Hello.
Hello,
How are we? Hello.
Oh my God.
Why? What happening?
Huh? I I like wow. This is like my second show after not being around for some time, right? So
Uh,
it's like, oh, rebuilding stamina.
I was thinking, are we did something wrong to the producer? Why the music so long tonight?
No.
Maybe she decided, Kitty.
Huh?
You know why?
Why?
Happy anniversary, Kitty.
You remember our anniversary of you and me
Yes,
being friends? So
yes, yes, yes,
sweet.
yes. He's good. Sleep earlier.
Huh?
Of course, I only remember our show anniversary.
Yeah. I was going to ask you for present, okay?
Ask from the producer. Ask from producer.
Oh my God. It has been a year. Time really flies, man. One whole year of doing this show. How do you feel, Sue? 1 year.
Honestly, unbelievable. From someone very shy in front of the YouTube, Facebook, and I managed to do it for a year. And then I feel myself, honestly, I feel myself getting more natural than the first show I was done.
I know,
Yeah.
right?
And you, what do you feel?
um, I just can't believe that we have done this for a year. I thought we would have, maybe question, do we still want to do this? Do we not want to do this? But you know what? It has been very fun for me. So I'm actually appreciative that it has been a year for us.
Yeah, yes, yes. I also getting a more and more appreciate on this show itself because we got to talk to a lot of expert and a lot of them giving us a lot of insight, right? Yeah. And
Absolutely. The people that we have met, the conversations that we have had, the things that we have learned, all those are so, so, so amazing. But you know what, Sue?
yes.
We're going to do that in our special anniversary show
Oh,
next
yeah.
next what next season, not season,
Next
not
show, two
next
weeks
show.
later, on the 15th of June. Normally we do it at the end of the show, right? And by the way, thanks, Ron. Thanks for joining us and thanks for the
Thank you,
anniversary
Ron.
and the
Hi.
wishes. So
Yes.
people happy for your anniversary? Got any free gift? Anniversary gift or what?
Oh yeah, Seal. I've forgotten our anniversary until you mentioned it, so I didn't buy you anything. Wah.
Oh, it's not too late. Those next 2 weeks later, the special, right? You still can buy me something.
No, no, no. You know what? Instead of buying you something, let's do this because
Mhm.
it is our 1 year anniversary. We are putting together something special in the next show, and we are now collecting as many and purchasing and getting together as many bath and beauty products as possible for our wowies.
Oh, okay, okay. I thought you said for me. I was thinking, do I need beauty product?
Yes, bath and beauty products, so not for you. But you know what, Sue, why don't you tell them what kind of brands we have so far?
So far what I learned from the producer, I think we have some from Crabtree and Evelyn, L'Occitane, Sephora. I hope I pronounce this name correctly,
Sephora.
Sephora. This one I for sure Body Shop. This one I know. I went in before. The other some of it is a bit, I mean, weird to me. I never go in. Etude House, Bare Minerals, and many more that I know. Right.
See, that's the fun thing asking you to read all this brand because I know you don't know.
Yes. You know how often I need to go in? Maybe once or twice to buy gift for my wife, or maybe my girlfriend back then. Can
Yeah.
I hide anything for her? Okay, we don't go into that. Continue.
Yeah. All those stay tuned for the next show, okay? Hi, Jonathan.
Hi,
So different
John.
today. How different does he
Look so
look? He look
different.
more handsome.
More handsome, right?
Anyways, let's get
Now I know this is called what already. In
What?
Cantonese, it's mui zai.
Mui Zai me?
We call kakak.
No.
in the
He
news
said
and-
you look different, not me.
Oh, I thought you look different.
Wow. Okay, anyway, you know what? Let's
Yes.
get into today's topic. What are we talking about today?
Oh, because last two sessions we were talking
Be my
about
girlfriend
view,
back
right?
then.
With our handsome guest, Ervin Ling. And we hope you all have gotten the distinction and your
We are learning new tricks, tagging old videos or previous video into the current video. So, by the way, thank you, Ron. Wow, Ervin is on Facebook wishing us as well when he's also here. Anyway,
Oh,
remember
he's
go and
watching
watch.
himself.
Huh? Sorry.
He's watching himself there.
Anyway, people, those of you who have not watched Ervin's past show, go and watch them. I guarantee you'll learn something new. And today, since we're going to be looking into trust, the big question is, when do we need trust? What kind of trust do we need, and why do we even need trust? Right? So let's
yes.
welcome Ervin so that we can get all this distinction from him. Please give Ervin a hand. Hi.
Hi.
Hello, handsome.
Hello,
How are
Kitti.
you?
It's you. Good evening, everyone on Facebook. Good evening. Thank you.
Jonathan, before you come out already say, I trust you. Okay lah. After this, we go and talk to Jonathan since he trusts us, right?
So you can put me as your trustee, so I can earn some money. I'm not sure is that so straightforward. Have to ask our expert. But before that, maybe we should start with, we talk a lot on the view on the past two show, right? So will and trust, is they really have a different, or there's more or less are the same?
Okay. Will and trust, they have some difference, but they are solving the same problem, our financial needs. Okay. So when we are passed away, we need to have a will to get the grant of probate, and this will take up some times before the grant of probate received by the lawyer. Correct or not? So trust is different. Trust could take you like 1 month or 2 months. We put it simple for our further discussion later. Let's say 2 months compared to 1 year. Is that much different? So trust will give you a fast track on getting the financial support from what you're belonging.
Oh, so because I remember we were saying if someone buy via will, the process can take about 2 to 3 years. Then with a will, you can cut short to 1 to 2 years. So now with a trust in place, you can even cut short to as low as 1 to 2 months, or maybe at most 3 months in that case. So if that is the case, everyone should go for trust, right?
Yes. Because the words estate planning, on Chinese we call it 资产规划, estate planning. Actually is combination of will and trust. So always my client or prospect ask me, if I will set up a trust, why do I need a will?
Exactly.
Might as well I just pay money for trust, I save money for doing the will. Okay.
Yeah.
But actually two you need, because some arrangement, if you're using the trust method, right, it will cost you more on when you're receiving the goods from your parents. Let's say your parent will set up only a trust, don't have a will. Okay, let's say the property will pass down to you. You have to bear a lot of taxes. If you're doing the will, you only have to pay 10 ringgit on this tax the tax that you have to pay is only 10 ringgit. The stamp duty. So this is some basic on client will ask and we'll give them this solution. If you have will, okay, maybe we'll prolong the financial support. If you have trust but you don't have will, is also incomplete because it will cost you more. But if both you have, while waiting for the will to be complete on the grant of probate, right, the trust already have money flowing in. That's why today's topic will be more details compared to the previous two. But if you are following the Facebook Live last two rounds, then this round you easy to get the idea.
Which is very true. That's why I go and re-watch back all his past session. Shameless plug. Anyway, so in if I'm hearing it correct, right? When we have a trust, we also need a will, right? But when we have a will, there is an option or a choice to have a trust, correct?
Yes, true.
So then, in this kind of case, what are the considerations that we need to take into account when we want to set up a trust, right? How do I know I need a trust?
All right. Okay. Let's say foresee you are the prospect. Okay. So when I interview you, I will ask some question. Through the conversation, I will get some message from you because you will say, I want to give this to my children, give this to my wife. So you are a person that you love your family.
Yes.
Okay. Through this conversation, I know basically you need a will. This is definitely. But trust, I will further ask questions. See whether you want to give them in one lump sum or you want to give them progressively. I mean, I don't want to give you 100,000 in one lump sum. I worry you will easily get cheated by another business owner who wanted to join venture with you, correct? So I give you progressively, like every month I give you 3,000. Maybe it can last for at least 5 years to 10 years until you're getting more matured to manage financial. Okay. So this is the method that set up a trust is important. So what's so funny, Kitti?
Anything running in her mind.
Something funny. No judgment, just because it's funny in my head. Parents, you get to still control your kids' finances after you pass on. I'm kidding.
No. In fact, right, you are controlling your money, your self-money. So you don't want to get them in a bucket of money. Okay? And then the children not become 百家仔咯. You know, Chinese say 百家仔 is a useless man who stay at home and wait for the food to come, right? So it's also important. It's some encouragement for them. When you reach 35 years old, I give you one lump sum.
Understand.
Ask the kids to survive for certain years before get the lump sum.
Yeah.
So my question would be, can the will do the same thing? Like I asked the
good question.
executor, let's say Kitti put me as her executor as she was keep saying last show. So she give me an instruction. As an executor, please pass 10,000 to my mom every year for next 10 years. Can she do that in the will?
And this arrangement can be done, okay? If you heard of a term called testamentary trust, there is one trust that inside the will. So testamentary trust is a trust that protect your family member. Okay, very simple, but it is inside the will, meaning that let's say the grant of probate is received, then the trustee, the executor will do according to what you mentioned in the testamentary trust, and he will act like the trustee company. He will make sure this money will receive by the beneficiary. So this one you're also controlling, but the method of control is slightly need to wait longer until the grant of probate received.
Okay. Then in this kind of case, right, are there possibilities of my will and trust having conflicting instructions?
Yes, you will be having some conflicting instruction if you set up a will and a trust in a different time. For example, I set up a will 10 years ago. Now suddenly I think of trust. I just do my trust. I don't do anything on my will. But you never know there is some arrangement in the will, right? Is giving a lot of, let's say, this house I want to give to who. But in your trust, you set differently. Once the trust take action already, While the will is still there, do you think the will be challenged by those receiver? Do you think that is it? No, impossible. This will be like that. So always remember, like insurance policy review, right? You will do it every 5 year or 10 year. Will and trust also. Don't just think of trust, then forget about will. They are together. They are in the same group of estate planning subject.
Understand.
If really I am the ignorance type, I really set up the same asset, improve my will and trust. Do you say which one will preceding or which is have a bigger power?
Of course, the trust go already means the property already have new ownership, right? Let's say the property, okay? So the will already like the trust is go ahead already. The will is behind. So let's say it's doing the same thing, right? So we must identify why you want to set up the trust. Of course, I will not doing the same thing. Let's say for one same purpose, I want to give 3 house to my children, money, lump sum. Then if you need a trust, it's because you want the fast track only. So want to make the same thing but become faster, then we do it this simple way. But if let's say complexity there, better do it very comprehensive. Don't do the simple one.
So this is also a bit of a funny dilemma, right? Because at one part is that trust, you can begin discharging the money, like just now you said about 3 months, right? 1 to 3 months, and will takes longer. But here's the thing, right? That big lump sum takes a couple of years later to get. But then you start getting small amount right now, but then eventually it's also the big amount. So to a certain extent, it's like, okay, so when deciding giving that monthly is also like, how much do I give? How much do I keep for later and all this kind of stuff? So it's a whole subject to think about, isn't it?
Yes. So some, okay, let's say I give you some terminology of who doing the trust. Okay, last time we talked about setting up a will or writing a will, the person name testator. Okay, so when you're doing trust, the person who write a trust is settlor. Okay, so this settlor who set up this trust, he has the idea on what he wanted to do. Okay, so we cannot like give them the idea. That's why I don't have a template for trust fund. So whenever they come to their needs, you have to find out the solution for them. For example, normally in a will, husband will give most of the thing to the wife, or wife give to the children or to the husband. In this round are normal, but some people think ahead. What if me and my wife, we always share a common car? What if we have a common accident and we pass away at the same time? So trust is doing the work already. Or another scenario, because of the incident of MH370, so some people will also think that if we're going to the same place, we sit a different flight, so that we can avoid the incident happen together, because it's missing. It's not that. That's why insurance cannot claim. But if you set up a trust, it can resolve the solution of the problem for this. You're giving a solution for this problem. So this is a few idea that people will say, what is the difference? If will can help me to save money, I don't need to trust. Because set up a trust also costs you more money, right?
Roughly how much more? For example, you need how many percent more? With this way, let's say you set up a will, the will you set up is, let's say, cost you 2,000 ringgit. So if I convert the thing to a trust, are they going to cost me 5,000? 6,000?
So let's say you want to set up an individual one for yourself, or you want to set up together with your wife. Let's say you have a common goal. Okay, the common goal is for family. Okay, you can do a joint trust. We call it family trust. Okay, so the price is subject to how details you want it to be. For example, now you have you have few children, maybe 3 or 2 of them. You want them to receive a lump sum amount of 50,000 when they're getting married, if that time you are no longer here. You want to do something like this. This is one of the details that we can put into it. You want them to gathering together every year. Okay, let's say Chinese New Year or 中秋节, the Mooncake Festival. You want a family gathering, even you are no longer here. This is what you can control. So that everyone gather, they get an ang bao from
50,000
the father.
about.
No lah, small bit lah. You can do any you want if you want it to be. So this is some details. And then if you say, I just want a simple one, fulfill the wish to let my children receive the money progressively until they are 25 years old. I consider they finish university and get the first job already. So this simple one, let's say joint family trust, is about 2K to 3K. It's not very expensive. Seriously, it's not very expensive because imagine the big lump sum of money versus the fees that you pay for it. It's much cheaper.
One-time fee only, or there's recurring fee?
One-time fee only. Trust setting up is like writing a will. Okay, one time you do, then you don't need to pay another time until the person pass on already. Then you have to pay the money for the trustee company. Let's say you appoint a trustee company to manage your fund.
So can I put progressive until my children are 40 years old?
Yes. You can control not only money, you also can control about property.
I think my children will not be happy if I ever have any.
No, they will be happy if you control so and another trust control until son for so. then how I have a question about trust. I mean, often sometimes about on the family itself. I mean, you're very positive, like a family guy. So I let me play the bad guy right now. A lot of time also I hear people say, right, trust also a good way, right? You want to pass the money to your Malay called anak noa ika. Which means so or your or your unofficial wife, right? Trust will be less likely to be challenged. So is this true?
Yes.
I look excited, but I don't have anyone outside.
Correct. You don't. Don't worry. We are doing a Facebook Live, so this is a very open topic. Okay, let's say I put another scenario. I turn your suggestion to another scenario, but same purpose. Okay, let's say now you do business, you borrow from somebody. Now you're very healthy. Okay, you say one day I pass away. I want to pay back the money because I owe him. Now you buy an insurance 500,000. Later on, you want to pay back the money you owe him, or even pay extra. You put this insurance money back to him. He receive you happily. Correct or not? So is it method same? You can use the trust method to set up this to fulfill your wish. Let's say anak ika. What you mean? Just like you mentioned about the outside children or the outside another half. You also can do this. You also can do it in lump sum. You also can do it in progressive. It's up to you by direct family member. Because if you're writing everything inside the will, they cannot. No.
Hang.
Oh, oops!
Yes, you can put
error.
Okay, he's back. Okay.
Suddenly jam already.
By the way, people, if you don't know the past couple of shows, Ervin is on one side and Sue and I have been in our studio. But today we are all from coming to you live from all our own home. So we apologize if you experience a bit of a difference and a bit of a lag. So we apologize upfront, okay? Okay.
Yeah.
You know what? It's game times. We have more questions, but let's go and play some games first. How about that? Okay.
Let's go.
As we
before that, we should go for the tips of the day, right?
I thought you lag as you. Walao, you don't pause like that lah. Okay, tip one.
I think it will be fun to play that.
Oh, see what we're doing today? What we're playing today?
So I think the producer have a new idea. Something called Believe It or Not.
Okay.
So she's going to tell us something. I'm not sure how she's going to telling us and ask us to say whether we believe it or not on what she's going to tell us. I'm not sure we need to explain or not for that. Maybe we can do some elaborations on why we believe it or why we are not. Right. Am I correct, producer?
And I think just to prepare for this game, she did quite some searching.
Yes. Our producer, I think, quite capable, so she got time to do that.
Oh, cheer.
Now I'm really my question.
You think I'm very free, huh?
Come on, scratch me.
Okay, so let's see if we believe it. Where is the first one? I don't even know where is it coming. Oh, it's here. Oh. Saudi Arabia beggar dies leaving $1 million fortune
behind. Believe it or not?
My answer is yes.
I think I also go for yes.
Why?
Because they too rich already, they don't want to work, then they become beggar. This is not their occupation. After that they die, so many money.
You what you believe?
This is one of the jobs in the world, right? Why tax-free?
The tax-free.
No matter where you take out this career, is tax-free, right? So I think they're supposed to be able to do that, but I read some articles in some overseas that some of the beggars have a very big houses, even in Hong Kong, multi-million houses, they have a house, but still go down to bed as a hobby, tax-free.
Yep.
You do believe it?
I absolutely believe. Actually, I've seen some articles about this as well, and read some books, right? It may not be exactly these headlines, but as far as I know, begging is one of the most lucrative industry.
Tax-free.
Tax-free. Okay, let's see if it's true. Oh, true, yeah. Okay. Next one.
Let's go for the next question.
It's illegal to feed pigeons in Venice, Italy.
I think false, because I think it's illegal to eat pigeons in Italy. To feed should be okay, right? To eat maybe not. Certain countries, certain food don't eat, right? So false.
False.
False. If you don't feed them, how you can see pigeons?
Which is
if
true.
you don't feed and you eat, then it's totally gone.
Which is true. But I don't understand why is it illegal? I don't think it's true. Ron, only... Huh?
Oh, it's true. Oh, I honestly, I don't see it.
Hey, people in Venice, Italy, I love you, but if there's a law, don't eat pigeon. I don't know if you do.
So if you say those in the Venice, Italy, if you want to feed pigeon, go to Malaysia.
Go to Malaysia. Come. Next.
Boost our economy.
Like Klang got many crows, Ron. Ron, we don't feed crows because we don't eat crows.
Never eat crows. You can eat chicken only. Right?
Yeah, damaged currency has lost its value. This one I know the answer.
You know the answer.
Money, I know. When talk about money, I know.
You know, Ervin, what do you think?
I think it's no, not true.
Not true.
Unless
Ron said no chicken. Yeah, now no chicken. Maybe pigeon is
now Malaysia insufficient chicken. Pigeon is the answer. Anyway. Okay, back to this one. Not true.
As long as the country is not bankrupt. So it still has its value. It's not about currency, it's about the country.
But I cannot reject before, my money just torn only a little bit, I thought always can go to bank and just change ma. I cannot reject,
No, you go to the wrong bank.
Actually, you
When
can.
your money is actually you
Stand
can.
with Ling also can.
The damaged money has lost its value if you go to buy chicken, because the hawker will not take that. Most of people will not take that. But if you go to the bank, more specific than the current Malaysia, likely you can get back the money.
Yes, this is
Then
true.
Ron just said, send to bank negara. Okay, what's the answer?
Not true.
Not true.
Yeah.
Yes.
Correct. Correct.
You can print to bank negara.
No, which means I just need to find the right bank.
Depends also on the news you are holding. If you
I
have
heard-
ringgit,
I heard that,
you
right?
travel to bank negara.
The money should be like let's say tier of a bit, but if this tier become 2, they are not accept, right?
I think less than 50% they're not accepting it.
Because your tier become 2, you claim this
Ah.
100 ringgit half become another 100 ringgit.
No,
At
I
least
think
another
you have
become 200.
half, they might give you half of the value. You won't get the full amount. Depends how much you damage.
I know why. I know why. You know why? In my logical mindset,
That
if
is
I
not
have
no value,
half-
it's half value.
If I have half, I go and change, I get 100. My other half, I go and change again, I get another 100. What?
Yeah, that's why they only give you half the value. You take half, go there, you
Sure.
make a second trip, pay for another half.
Okay, next one. Yes, Ron, you were correct, Ron.
Chess is derived from the game of chess.
Yes.
Okay, checkmate. Check is derived from the game of chess. I don't know. I don't play chess. I play Chinese chess.
Yeah, chess have that kind
That's
of
it.
term.
I said not true.
Ervin,
Quite true. I say yes.
Ron said no
Because the
lah.
term looks like
Ron say no lah. I
see,
honestly
my things
don't
alike.
know the answer.
50-50.
Ervin say yes.
Let's see.
Yes.
You say no.
I say yes.
No, not true.
Not true.
Not
I
true.
say I don't know.
Say I don't know. Okay.
No.
Let's see the
Okay,
answer.
50-50.
Okay.
Eh?
True.
No.
Hello, Brenda.
Hi, Brenda. But what has
Okay.
chess got to
Maybe-
do with money? Or
I have
check?
no idea. Maybe our producer can give us some link to the reading in the description later, so we can go and read that. Right?
I suddenly feel like our producer testing us today.
Not only the knowledge but logical mind. Well, what is the next one? I am a bit curious.
Paper money is made of 75% cotton.
No, it's
No.
plastic, right? No,
Malaysia is plastic.
Malaysia is plastic.
Okay, no. Not true.
No. Not
No.
true. Malaysia one is polymer.
True.
Huh? It's true.
75% cotton. Oh, okay, good to know. Something about me I don't know now.
Now I got one question. Malaysia money
I still
or
don't
other
know.
countries' money?
or this century money or last century money.
Brenda got a question. Later we
Paper
only
money,
question
ours is
Brenda.
poly.
I saw that.
Okay, do we have time for one more? Okay, one more. A majority of USA bills have traces of drugs on them.
Hmm.
But
I think true. For me, it's true. Suddenly, I feel true.
I don't know.
I think one of the drugs is legal in the country, right? So likely you go and buy it like going to buy water.
Yeah, there are certain states have legalized marijuana as medicinal drug traces on drugs on them. I don't think it's just USA bill, okay? So my SA need to be big. Unless it's a different country that we don't know. USA!
Brenda is very, very rich. She said, at some point, someone used to roll up to snort drugs.
True. Ron said true. Whoops, time's up. Okay, wait. We lost Ervin again. Oh, hi! You're back.
I'm back.
This is what happens when we have money pula, multiple location. Time is up already, producer. She wants to test us some more. Money is made to last.
It's going to last.
Oh, okay. Now she don't show us.
At least show us the answer. The question out already.
Oh, okay lah.
I think
not
so.
True.
Not true.
True.
It will rot.
Not
Yeah.
Money will not make to last. I was thinking the ancient monies were making from copper and gold, all those things.
Only diamond. Diamond is eternity.
Okay. I think time we go back for our Q&A sessions. Before that, let's hit for the... Hey, before that, do we have a winner tonight or no?
No.
I think today is producer playing us, so we all just playing for fun.
No, not playing. Producer test our knowledge.
Okay. You are so right, you. Okay,
then we go for the tip number 2.
Hiya, I like our these tips. Ask. They have vast information. No S. Okay. Just now, where did we stop? I think Brenda had a question. I think it's to mess with us, but
I want to know how to get people to sign their assets to me legally. For example, from Kitti and Seal to me.
Okay, hang on. Don't answer first, Ervin. Don't answer first. Very simple. You become from now onwards until the day I die, become my coolie. Then I give you exchange when I pass. No, I'm kidding. Okay. Sorry, Ervin, answer.
Okay, so this is exactly like what the scenario or the example that I gave by Sil just now. Okay, that time I think Brenda is not coming in yet. So yes, can. Okay, so you put your asset or you put your money inside the trust and want to give it to the individual that you want. You just write the contact information correctly. So also you must inform him or her. Okay, so that when you're no longer here, he or she knows where this trust deed is kept on which place. She can redeem that.
Yes. So
now I got questions. For the will, right? Normally we may not need to tell the beneficiary that, okay, you are going to get a portion of my money. We are not going to tell them how much you to get. We just keep quiet. How about trust? Trust, we're supposed to tell the beneficiary. I have set a trust for you, something like that. We need to tell them.
Let's say you are setting this for the family member. Also you have a will. No harm, you can tell them. Normally, people will set up a trust because of a certain purpose that they don't want to disclose to the beneficiary. Let's say I don't want party A know what I give to party B. So I appoint a trustee company. They receive lah. They cannot argue because it is written the instruction that way. So this is the purpose of people setting up a trust, because there is many types of trust. Later I will share one of the example for a declaration of trust, which is normally a family setting up. But the question given here is about privately. I want to receive something from someone. Okay, so you can set up a similar trust, declaration of trust, but the information must be very details. Okay.
So
details,
wait, So which means Brenda want to be in our trust, right? Very simple law. She need to do be our someone law.
and before you are named in the trust, you must make us trust you, lor.
Okay, back to your question, Sue.
I lost my question actually, but anyway, I got another question in mind. Just how we talk about private, right? I think the trust is trust is considered a private document that may not need to disclose to the world. Compared to will is a public document, right? You can always access it through the court or whatever, right? So trust would be more private in a sense that people will not able to challenge or may not know that who you are giving the money to. I mean, except the one beneficiary telling it out. If he keep quiet, no one will know. Is it right?
Correct. Because the trust is only known by certain law, one person. Of course, you will have a witness, but the witness only signed to know that you are sound mind. Okay, he is not the one to read the content of your trust. He is not the one. He's even you don't want to. Normally, people don't want people know what I'm writing in my trust deed. Okay, so as long as you don't get broker and tell people that I accept this already, I give to who, but the content inside there is different. So this will become some confusion, and then they find an opportunity to challenge. Okay, of course, it's a same family or same company. Okay, some people set up trust is not only for family or their loved one. They can set up for a friend, a partnership, whoever that they want to give them something like a favor, pay back the favor or something. So it is very very privacy documents. So I give you an example. You heard of this Anita Mui Inform case? It lasts for very, very long already, and the challenge is not succeed. Means the trust is still firm, and according to the instruction there, she is already passed away for many years. She's still paying the amount of money to the mother. Okay, so no one can challenge it. If it's challenged, succeed already, the whole lump sum money got to the mothers, and they are in a situation of gambling behavior. Probably now the mother already 93 years old. Probably earlier than that already spent off all the money, right? So trusts have this function. They hold your money. They pay you the money as your wish, your progressive payment. But the balance of the money they keep, like they will put it in a safe place, like a FD. So actually the money is still generating. So don't worry about that. You are not parking the money without interest. They will grow, but slightly lower than investment.
So I have a very rookie question. Okay. What's the whole point of delaying asset disbursement over a long period of time versus will just one off, right? Because we are no longer here by the time that's being dispersed. How the next generation want to use it, that's their choice, right? So why do we want to do that, to have it dispersed over time versus one lump sum?
Okay, Sil, you want to try answer this?
Oh, now the guest has me. Okay, I can try that. I think maybe for some you call unsound-minded child, the less privileged child, they might not able to manage their money.
Or other family members.
So in that case, you will have a schedule payout for that. And also have some of the people, like some of the, your spouse or whoever, right, is not good in managing money itself. So they will have that tendency to be cheated, to go addicted to gambling, or worse, spend in the wrong place. So to ensure that they have a continuously surviving with the money you give, right? So at least you can bring it out for the next 20, 30 years for them. Am I right?
Okay, you make some point over there is correct. You want to take care, you want to look after whoever that may be unsomeone or dependent. Okay, you don't want to be like unfair deal by the siblings. Okay, this is very makes sense. So we have also do something like special needs trust. Okay, to look after this party. But I give the more details answer is sometimes, especially like property you mentioned, maybe the person who own this property, they know this property will have a market value increase over 50 years old, 50 years later. Maybe they have this visionary, so they want to hold the trust longer. I will hold this trust for 80 years or 50 years. Purposely, I set up today, I want to hold for 50 years, 2070, then you can sell the property. Why I want to do so? I want to kacau you, I don't want to give you the property. No. If when I no longer here, let's say it's 2025, then you sell the property. Now property is a downtime. But another 50 years, another 30 years, Malaysia property probably go up the price like Singapore. Maybe you want to buy a condominium, a luxury condominium, you need 1.52 million. And then this make a difference. So the person who set up the trust, hold it for a long time, maybe they have better visionary for than the person who receive, or they want to control it. They don't want this property sold off and the family break away. They want the family members come back for reunion, gathering, to keep the tradition culture of Chinese. They always like gathering, like Chinese New Year. So unless sometimes my client also say, I want to keep this house, but your whole family is migrated to different country. Why you want to keep it? For what? Who pay the land office, the hasiran, the cukai, right? Nobody manage. Why not you just sell it? You get agents sell it and disperse the money to them. This is also one of the arrangement, so that you don't let the eldest son to decide. You put the eldest son to sell, maybe he unfair deal, right? So I set a trust, appoint professional valuer, professional real estate agency, sell off and break the money into an equal share. This could be one of the arrangement or one of the purpose.
Okay, understand. Thank you so much for that. I just had a question and then it flew out of my mind.
So you want me to ask the next one first or not?
Okay, go ahead. Just
I'm a bit a tricky one. So I also think that, is it some saying that trust is a debtor-free? Will is not. Debtor-free, I mean, if someone passed away, right, their debtor, the bank, whatever the money they borrow can chase after their will to pay them back. But if your asset is inside a trust itself, actually all these organization, all these people is unable to access it at all. Am I right on that one? But you see, she's excited already when I say debtor free.
The question, right, creates a lot of like jing thoughts in my head.
Okay, so debtor free, I put it in another term called creditor proof.
Creditor proof. Okay. Yes, right.
So you did heard of this creditor proof term means you hutang this bank few 100,000, hutang that 1/1,000,000. You don't need to pay back if this trust is governed, means protect, and nobody can interfere, right? Okay. Yes. That something can be done. Okay. But I know there is also some case that people they know the money is go to the trustee, and they know the trustee who is a beneficiary behind, but they don't know how is the money going on, right? They go and keep challenge. So better this case, you better ask a lawyer. I cannot answer you 100%, but I can say that as long as the money is go through the trust, and this trust document is kept very, very privately, okay, it will not goes wrong. Means nobody know where's money go. When this person die, he should be very rich. Why nothing? We cannot claim back. This is the situation.
That is an inconclusive answer.
Try to ask this question on your next invitation. If you're able to invite a lawyer, I really want to know also.
a new challenge. Invite a lawyer to talk about this.
No, I mean, maybe they can just share. This is some interesting question. It's also help our audience to learn knowledge.
That's a good point. Thank you so much for the idea. Now I remember my question.
Yes.
Is there a minimum amount of assets that we need to start a trust?
No, even if you only have one bank account, you can do it already.
But if there's nothing much in there, why would I then do a trust?
Okay, some people, they don't trust anyone. They don't give you the password. They don't give you anything of your bank information. They don't join in with you. Okay, but they know when you're no longer here, maybe the funeral needs some money. They don't have money also, but your account have money. Okay, if you set up a trust, you write the instruction is this happened, or I become unsound mind, become Parkinson, whatever. This money will go to my caretaker or the individual that you want. This is the purpose of setting up a trust. So people say, hey, I can spend all my money when I'm no longer here. I'm not leaving any cent. I don't need to do planning. Really, you're able to know, or you make it the incident purposely, then a different story. But normally people cannot predict when they die. That's why they need estate planning. Right?
Yeah, exactly. That's what goes through my mind. It's like, oh my God, there's more to plan that I thought of. It's like, time to plan.
Right. Then is there anything we can put into a trust itself, or there's a limited asset or limited criteria need to be met before we can put it into a trust itself?
Okay, normally it's something valuable or a subject, okay, like car or property. Normally people will write only properties or some antique special purpose, but this one they can do in a will, no problem. So normally is don't have any so-called like
limitation.
Selected, don't have lah.
How about those property still under loan?
Wait,
sorry.
Drugs can?
What kind of drugs?
Mafia sell drugs one.
Okay. All right. I answer your question, but without giving you the answer, you go and think yourself. So I having a book. I tell you origin of trust, how this trust or trustee come from. Okay, have you heard of the history of this? No. Okay, I shared a bit according to the book. Okay, as the earliest of the time, this is used in an English concept at that time. Crusader means the person who fight for the war, right? Crusader who left their country to do better in the Holy Land. In those days, the Crusader would leave his land to someone. This someone we call it a trustee, whom he could trust to look after it during the departure. The Crusader will also give instruction to his trustee, such as to transfer the land to his family member in the event if he die, unable to come back to the home after many years.
Okay.
This arrangement were even given recognition by the English Chancery Court when unscrupulous trustee who had been denied the beneficiaries their rightful beneficial interest in the land were brought to justice. So this looks like the drugs. I own this drugs, is a valuable item, or I owe this bucket of gold bar, is a valuable item. If I cannot come back, if I go to travel, I'm missing in a flight, tragedy, I get an accident. Okay, so I write this situation inside my trust. In the event of missing, comatose, unsound mind or disability, or death, follow my instruction. This will be distributed to 3 of my children in equal share. Let's say they have 90 of gold bar in equal gram, so each of them get 30 bar, like that.
So what if like drugs is illegal? Would they still do the disbursement?
So you see, that's why I said something illegal or legal, right? Let's say you're appointing the person who do this for you. Let's say you get your Mr. Seal to become your trustee. So you tell him, hey, now I go there. If I cannot come back, you settle this for me. You go and distribute to all our staff, each person 1% share. The rest you go and sell and donate, right? So if you think this makes sense, you suggest to the person who draft the trust for you. All right, I know this is something illegal, but it's also an asset, right? It's a wolf money, right? So it can do. It is one of the arrangement you can do. Don't talk about the legalized stuff.
Disclaimer, okay? Neither one of us are advocates of illegal items. It is questioned out of curiosity, okay? It is pure curiosity. Yes, you back to your question. Sorry, just now. Last question, ready, is you.
No, I was talking about what asset to put into the trust. I think there's a saying that if you don't own the asset wholly, you will not able to put in the trust. Let's say you still have an outstanding loan of a property, you haven't fully paid up your car. That is something you cannot put into the trust itself until you get it settled.
Okay.
Am I right?
Correct. And this is also a very good question. While doing the estate planning, so we always say that start with the end in mind, right? This is the term they always use to estate planning. Okay. You know the property cannot be transferred to the beneficiary if it is collateral to the bank. You have to settle the debts first, pay off 100%, then you can do the transfer. Because the property is caveat to the bank. They do the caveat, they cannot let you to transfer the ownership. All right. So same to the trust. Let's say today, joint owner, let's say me and Sila, we are brother. We own this property with loan. Okay. The advisor, suppose will advise you, do you have sufficient money to pay off the debts for this house? Or they do everything for you. And then they calculate your balance sheet. Okay. It looks like almost there. But you are spending your living days until the money will reduce. Maybe we're getting elderly. So your debts, do you pay off the debts progressively? Or some people, they don't want to pay the debts because they know they die already, someone will settle for them. But you set up a trust already. You must pay full responsibility to what you have done. So that's why some people, they will put another insurance policy. They can make a term, let's say a 30 years or 50 years short-term insurance to cover this. When the property is paid off, they stop the insurance. They cancel the insurance planning, and then this property is unencumbered. Then they will follow the trust instruction given by shares. So if you know the property have debts, let's say it's a joint name, joint person, better two of them together set up this trust and sufficient fund to pay off it.
Okay. Well, we are running out of time already. One last question, okay? What are the things that is important for us to know that you want us to remember in setting up a trust?
So by setting up a trust, you must know what is the purpose. Don't simply because you after attend this Facebook Live, you know, oh, this is important, I want to go set up, but you don't know why you want to set up. And then if let's say the person who presentation to you also unable to give you an idea on why you want to setting it up, then you're wasting your time. All right. So first you must know what is the purpose. Why I need a trust. What this trust can help me on my will. Let's say will is not sufficient. Why I need a trust? Okay. So if let's say they really have a needs, like I don't want my money in one bucket giving to family members, so I come to trust. Or today I feel like I need sorry. So sorry. This is work from home situation. My children suddenly come in. I didn't hear the door open. So. Okay.
It's okay.
So let's say this is the important point is you know the purpose and you know where is the funding coming in and you know what is the solution is given and you know when is the end of the trust. So I repeat 4 points. What is the purpose? Why you set up? Second, where is the funding? The money come from where? Because nobody set up trust, you need money to maintain. So third is when is going to end? Okay, when is going to end? because Malaysia, we're setting up a trust maximum is 80 years. You want this trust to last for 200 years, you have to complete a trust and reset another trust. Okay, so when this trust is end, where the money goes to? You want the balance of the money go to charity, or you want the balance of money give to your spouse? 100%. So this 4 subject is important. Wow, you know the idea of trust, and you must have sufficient of these 4 items. Then you can do it.
Oh. Thank you so much, Ervin. Thank you so much for all your sharings, all your insights, right? You've been with us for the past 3 shows now, which is absolutely our pleasure, right, Siu?
Yes. It is not easy to get such an expert so willing to share with us, and also good looking.
So suddenly I feel like you look like Roger.
No, I look better.
So embarrassed.
So again, if you all want to, I'm not planning to ask you to tell what are you doing already. They should know what you are doing. If they want to contact you, maybe our producer can show how they can contact you, in which channel, which number. Normally we'll show it here. So
we are waiting for it to come out.
The producer said we need to type faster for you to come up.
Thank you.
Right.
So,
thank you very much.
So here's the thing, people, right? As you have experienced, we have done this is probably our 4th show with Ervin, with this last 3 back to back, and still, I personally have a lot of questions still to ask, and I want to understand a little bit more and really begin thinking about what is going to happen after I pass on, right? So if you want to get more insights, he gives you his phone number, okay?
Yes.
Just go and
Always
text
go
him, WhatsApp him, go and chit-chat with him. It's as simple as that, okay? Whether you continue on with his service or not, right? We will advocate yes. But that is your choice. Our intention is that you get a life that is well planned even after you have parted. Right? It's as simple as that.
Yes.
Cool? Yeah? Okay.
Thank you,
Ervin. We shall
Thank
see
you
you
very
again
much.
very soon.
Thank you. Enjoy you in your next show. Watch your Facebook Live next week. Bye.
Thank
We're
you.
going to see
Bye.
our wow action of the week also. Bye. Whoa, Kitti. How do you feel?
I feel like I still have, like I said just now, right? I still have a lot of questions, right? I wanted to know more in depth. You see, even the question, can I even create my own trust? I think my answer is no, lah. But you know, I probably want to write certain assets, certain things, right? To put in, not to put in, what to put in will, what to put in trust. You know, all those kind of distinction is still a big question mark to me, right? Because and plus I don't know who am I planning to. I don't have children. Planning for.
I can always call you Mama.
Mommy.
But talking about that, right? Actually, I was thinking. Actually, we shouldn't invite Ervin for only 3 shows. We should actually go for 4 or 5 shows, because there's a lot of things about trust and the will itself. No, to me, after this few show, right, I will look at it. Will is something very straightforward. Straightforward on, you just need to gather your informations, what you have, what you own. Then you don't need to, the minimum processing is how you're going to distribute out, who to give what, how to give what. That's all. Actually quite simple when compared to the trust itself, right? Because work done, you just distribute. I close my eye, that's all. But trust is something, yes.
Ron say, yes, Kitti, you can trust me in your will.
In your will. No, trust me in your trust will be better, Ron. So, whereas for the trust itself, it's more like you need to think many steps ahead to do a planning, not only for your estate, for the people you love, your family, whatever, someone you want to give something to, how it's supposed to be distributed, either unsound-minded family member or maybe just a minor in a family, a children that's very young age, or just to protect your spouse, how you're going to run that? What is the strategy to run for the next 10, 20, 30 years? And the complex part is trust itself in Malaysia. You can plan up to 80 years.
Yeah, right.
Right.
See, to you, will is easy, okay? To me, is I still have like, like the what if questions kind of thing, right? And you know my style. I rather find professional, make sure my bases are covered, make life easy.
Yes. Yeah, we always say, if you think you are affordable and want to spend the money, get an expert to do the job for you. With their experience, you are buying their experience from that. If you want you want to have a cheaper version, just want to have some saving for now, because you plan for a full scale one a few years later, when things become more complex, then you can just do, at least you have something, DIY your will first, at least you have something to start with, become a habit in the future before you engage the professional, right?
Yep. So maybe we can consider having more conversations around this, or maybe have Ervin start his own channel.
Yeah.
Let's ask him talk all about will and trust all the time.
Trust Ervin. Trust Ervin.
Oh, that's a very good name. Trust Ervin. that is his channel name.
Trust Ervin.
Anyway, right? We learned a lot today, and now is we got to say goodbye very soon. Next session. Next show is our anniversary specials, right? Remember, we are still collecting giveaways as of now. We have giveaways to you, Wowies, from bath and beauty products so far. Let's see if we can get other products as well, maybe some gadgets, right? From brands such as Crabtree and Evelyn. I don't know how to pronounce this properly, okay? So whoever who's representative from this brand, forgive me or teach me how to pronounce this brand in the chat, okay? L'Occitane, Sephora, Body Shop, Etude House, Bare Minerals, and many more, okay? So all you need to do is do us a favor, tag your friends, get them to come in. We have multiple giveaways, multiple boxes for you, right? And we're still collecting more. That's the secret.
Yes. And then see you on the next show, 15th of June, 8:30. So if you worry you cannot find our channel, it would be easy to find WOW Wisdom of Wealth. If you worry you forget about that, just remember to hit the like button and subscribe to our channel in Facebook and YouTube. So, and turn on the bell in the YouTube. Whenever we have something new, the notification will go to you. So you can come in and grab all the brands, which obviously I can't pronounce all of it well.
Anyway, thank you again for supporting us, and thank you again for tuning in. We'll see you in the next show. See you.
Yeah.
Closing line is?
It is never too early or too late to start. The key is to
begin your wealth journey now. Walao, you testing me.
Bye-bye.
Okay, bye-bye, Ron. Bye-bye, John.
Bye-bye, Maurice. Bye-bye, Ron. Brenda.
Bye.
Bye-bye. Bye-bye, Maurice.